Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just want to say I finished pretty much all the videos I wanted to touch upon today, and this is like my last video of the day, or one of my last videos of the day. But I just want to say I just finished watching The Fly, and The Fly with the great legendary Jeff Goldblum is fantastic. It's literally young Jeff Goldblum, like really, really young, early Jeff Goldblum. Just being really young, old Jeff Goldblum. And it is just beautiful. And it's like, wow. And Gina Davis in this movie, she is smoking. I don't know what she looks like today, but I'm pretty sure she's still smoking today. But wow. In the words of Ryan George, wow, 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 wow. Gina Davis is awesome and great. She is like one of the best, like when you think 80s, you think Gina Davis, right? Or like when you think 80s actresses, you think Gina Davis or like Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Or I don't know, Sarah Connor. But this is one of her iconic roles. And she stars alongside the ever iconic and talented Jeff Goldblum. Like, the effort Jeff Goldblum puts into this movie, you can tell. He puts everything into this one movie. Or he puts 110, maybe 1,000,000% effort, love, and passion into anything he's in or anything he does, because it's just him just being Jeff Goldblum. And when that's what you do when you get Jeff Goldblum to be in anything. You get Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum. And that is just so beautiful. And it's just so great to watch young Jeff Goldblum just be himself in his early days of his career. Like, come on. You can't watch this movie and be like, I don't like Jeff Goldblum because he's just being himself. Like, that's what we're missing nowadays. It's all about being politically correct and being safe. And that's what this movie is. It's not politically correct. It doesn't take itself serious. It doesn't rely on playing it safe. This movie, this I want to say reboot with Jeff Goldblum is like one of those like early days of like movies in like Hollywood where like they were trying to figure out different ways to do different characters and bring different things to life, you know. Like this is not just a monster movie. It is a mutant monster movie of old, but yet has that 80s feel to it. And the reason why I say mutant monster movies of old is because if you look at the old school, if you watch like the classic Mummy, the classic Frankenstein, the classic vampire movies of like the 1920s, the 1930s, and so on and so forth, the werewolves, the Werewolf Man, the old school monster verse. It has that they're mutants. They're yes, they are considered monsters, right? But they're also mutants at the same time. No matter how you define mutants or monsters, they're still mutants at the end of the day because of the genetics, the world that they inhabit. And the Fly is a monster, yes. He is a man, he is a human that went serious transformation to become a human fly hybrid. And that's what we get. We get a fly human monster that's also a mutant, and it is one of those great mutant monster horror films that we've known and loved and grown to appreciate over the times, over the years, over the decades, over time, because mutant monster horror films are the greatest thing that has ever happened, and still is one of the greatest things that has seriously impacted horror films to this day. Without mutant monster horror films, we wouldn't necessarily have great suspense thrillers or suspenseful horrors or great classic iconic slasher villains and killers. We wouldn't have true horror, true story, true story killers of today. We wouldn't have we wouldn't necessarily have mind bending, mind altering, elevated horror that we see today with films that are coming out and or have come out. But this this is one movie we must not ignore, and we must appreciate for what it is and what it brings to movies that we've gotten after this and before this. 1980 movie. Because this is very 80s. And it's Jeff Goldblum. It is peak Jeff Goldblum. I mean, peak. If there's nothing better than watch a peak young talented Jeff Goldblum be Jeff Goldblum in his prime, in his early years, in his early days, then what the heck are you doing? Who are you even supporting? It's Jeff freaking Goldblum being freaking Goldblum in his early years, in his prime. This is prime Jeff Goldblum at his finest. And he's still at his finest to this very day. And it is just ever so fitting to watch and see Jeff Goldblum just be himself, because if you're an artist, if you are an actor, actress, an artist, of any kind, just be you. Just let you shine through with whatever you put out. You know, it doesn't matter if it's adult content or anything like that. If you're just being you, if you have a voice and you want to speak on certain stuff, whether it's this, that, or anything in between, say it, do it. And also, this is a very good lesson. Do not pay attention in science. Because if you do, you will end up like Jeff Goldblum at the end of the movie, shot in the head by your girl or your boy, by your boyfriend, girlfriend, or whoever, after you have just transformed into a freaking fly. I'm just joking, but anyways, all jokes aside, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to comment. Also, let me know what. Also, if you also want to comment for horror films you want me to review, let me know what those are, and I will try to find them on any streaming service platform that I have, and I will give you a shout out if I can, and I will. But yeah, once again, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.